Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Redneckanize, the home of the do-it-yourself trucker. When everything goes wrong, you gotta Redneckanize. What's going on, truckers? And thanks for watching. Now, if you don't mind, if you like watching this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. And hey, share it. Let everybody know what we're out here doing and helping out the truck drivers and, just making life better, or at least trying to anyway. So this past week was Driver Appreciation Week. A lot of carriers and companies out there, truck stops, they wanted to show their appreciation to the American truck driver. And, this has been going on ever since I've been driving. Like I said, I don't remember that it ever not been in place, but it's a great thing. It's really cool that sometimes they got some barbecues where they're giving away free food or free stuff, and it's always a great time. And I just hope that everybody was able to enjoy that. And, what we want to do is we want people to make sure you take advantage of that. And also, it's a great opportunity to maybe talk with people that you don't necessarily talk with on a daily basis. Maybe some executives in the company that you work for, or maybe some shippers and receivers that you don't necessarily interact with on a daily basis, and maybe even meet some new customers and make a little bit more money. It's always a good thing. But the one thing that I always wanted to stress to people, the people that aren't in the trucking industry, is the focus on what the truck driver's goal is and what they want. There's a lot of surveys out there that truckers don't feel appreciated, and I think it's not necessarily that they don't feel appreciated by their customers or by the companies that they work for and everything. It's just a general sense in the American public, So it's kind of like, we want people to drive safer around the big trucks. We want the traffic to be a little bit more aware of big trucks going on out there. And a lot of times, that's where truck drivers get really frustrated. The stress of the driving in the traffic, and just when you interact with some people that we call them boneheads, but they get out there and they don't see, or they don't yield, or we're out there on the road trying to get down, and it's really hard for that truck to be able to speed up or slow down. So we try to stay out of everybody's way, but then again, we'd appreciate it if people would kind of stay out of our way. It's kind of a give and take on that end. What drivers are always doing is they're thinking about other people more than they're thinking about themselves. So, and that stress builds up, because it's kind of like, I'm always going to be thinking that way, but then again, I'd like people to think that way too. So it's one of those things where you'd like to get out there and you'd like to show drivers that you really do appreciate them. And that's what we do at Redneckanize, and that's what other carriers do, and that's what a lot of companies out there do. They try to get out there and let people know that they appreciate them, and it's all well and good, because we see that. And what we do as drivers is the funny thing is that we don't even try to do anything to help ourselves that much. We want to go help. We help needy pets, neglected pets and animals. We go help out sick kids. We go help out single parents. We go help out the law enforcement to try to catch the human trafficking and the pedophilia going on out there in the world. Truck drivers are all involved in that stuff, and they're not even getting paid to do that. They're doing that on their own. They're doing that for their own benefit of, just trying to make the world a better place. And I just think that kind of recognition, there's those people that they're not looking for that kind of recognition that we would love to give them. And you're like, oh wow, that guy, but it's the everyday things. It's the little things. We were just talking the other day, a couple of drivers, about just, it's the stuff that we don't even get paid for that makes us feel better. The stuff we do, the stuff we kind of go, we call a customer out and let them know they got a broke down trailer, or we let a shipper know that, when they load the freight, it's not being loaded right. And if they loaded a little better, it wouldn't be damaged as much, or, it's more secure or something. And that kind of stuff, we don't get paid for that, but we let the customers know, or we let the carriers know, and that could save them a lot of money in the long run. So that kind of thing is what I think that the drivers should be appreciated more for, is doing that. And I think that a lot of truck drivers, if you feel that you don't get appreciated enough, I think you just need to look around more, because they're out there. And if you're on this YouTube video, watching these YouTube videos and looking at these channels and different websites, well, you're already out there looking for more recognition because it's out there. People just need to, you just need to look and you appreciate what's going on. And sometimes it's just all you need is a little feel good pat on the back. And that's what I try to do every day is pat myself on the back or pat somebody else on, a truck driver, and even the carriers and the companies that support trucking. And that's kind of what the main thing is about. It's like when you have a carrier or a company that is in the trucking industry and they do more to support the driver, whether they donate to a cause that the drivers care about, or they actually spend money throwing a function like a truck show or a picnic or some type of event. When the companies do that stuff, that's them trying to show their appreciation. We just need to take advantage of it more. We need to get out there and say, hey, let's do that. Let's participate. So, sad to say, that's kind of what we're all in it for. That's what we want. We want truckers to participate in the truck shows and the events and the parking lots and everything, because that's what Redneckanize does. That's what we do. We go out there and we try to do our best to help the drivers get most out of that experience. So that's what I wanted to share with y'all today. And after this driver appreciation week, and I'd like to be able to maybe just share this video every time we need some good driver appreciation out there, because it's out there. We got to look for it. And maybe it's not necessarily where you're at that point in time, but look around, we'll get it. Just stick together. We'll be all right. And the best part is that the companies are trying to help and trying to do more. Like our big sponsor is Trucker Tools. They love trying to help out and do more to appreciate drivers more. And they've done so many stuffs. They got an app that's got everything in the app where you go in there, and they've got where you can find shops and you can find truck stops, you can find the fuel prices, and you can even book and track your freight. So it's all like a one-stop shop kind of thing. And even if you don't use some of the features, at least they're all there in case you do want to. So that's, it's always a good thing to have that kind of like, in your quiver, ready to go whenever you need it. So, but check those guys out, truckertools.com. Download their app, leave them a review, let them know what you think about it. And that's how we make the world better, is we use the stuff that these companies have for us to help us better, and they appreciate what we're doing, so we should appreciate what they're doing a little more. And maybe that they let them know, hey, this is not that good, maybe we can make it better. Hey, this is really good, do more of that kind of stuff. They love that. They love hearing about that stuff. And sometimes the technology doesn't work right off the way and they can't get to it, but hey, they're working on it. They understand. So that's what I'd like to share with y'all today. And hey, check out our website at redneckanize.com for links to a lot of our other sponsors. And then we've got a store where we can sell t-shirts, and we've got stickers and decals and hats and beanie caps and all kinds of stuff to support our cause, which is just basically getting out there and trying to make the trucking industry a better place, a better job, better just all around. We're trying to stick together as a bunch of group of drivers. We get together at the truck shows. We'll have some food, some cookouts. We'll a couple of drivers will bring their guitars and they'll be picking and grinning out there, and it's a lot of fun. So check that out, look into it, and then try to set up some time where that an event's coming up and you can get some time off and come check us out. We'd really appreciate that. So I want everybody out there to have a great driver appreciation week. And hey, when the next one comes around, get that one too, and you never know, right? And hey, all you veterans out there, Veterans Day is coming up, and you know what that means. As a truck driver, you're going to be out there, and a lot of times you can get a free dinner or lunch or whatever on Veterans Day, and that's pretty cool. I always told people that I didn't join the military to get free dinners, on the holiday. I did it because I wanted to, as the honor was mine to serve. So, it's not that big of a deal for me, but it's nice that people are able to get that done. And, we've got a lot of veterans out there that do struggle with mental illness and PTSD. And it's always nice to be able to get them with a free lunch and free dinner, and maybe sit down and talk, and it helps, makes them feel appreciated a lot of times when they're struggling with that. So we appreciate them for getting through it. And like I said, we're out here trying to help everybody out and do better and make the world a better place. Just relax. Keep calm and just get down the road. You know what I mean? So everybody have a great week. We'll see y'all out there. The truck shows are coming back around. Stay safe, keep being successful, and we'll see you out there on the road.